I know you've probably heard people talk about when you get older, you know, your body's going to feel like this and you're going to feel like that. There's all these trauma stories that people tell you, and it doesn't have to be your story. You don't have to live how someone else lived, right? That doesn't have to be yours. It doesn't have to be your story. It doesn't have to be your testimony. I need you to just go ahead and say, that's not going to be me. That might be your experience, but it's not my experience. If someone starts to say, oh no, it happens to everyone, say it may happen to you and everybody else, but it doesn't happen to me, because you live in a place of faith. You believe that God has something more for you. Not saying that God didn't have anything for them. Let's get that right. Everybody has. God loves everybody, right? But let me tell you one thing, and one thing for sure, is that just because somebody else's destiny doesn't mean it's going to be your destiny. You don't have to live the same way everybody else lives. I know a whole lot of women who live one certain way, and I'm like, I'm not going to be like that, right? Because I just believe in my heart God has something different for me. Maybe you live differently than other people. Maybe you take your health seriously more than the next person, right? Or maybe your story is just going to be different. I just have to believe that. I believe that for myself. I believe it for you. Your story is not going to be someone else's story. Just because they went through it don't mean you're going to go through it. So stop declaring things that's going to be just like the people that you know. No, you're not. You're actually made to live differently, right? That's not your story. You're not going to be like that. So you don't have to worry like that. But what you can do is that you control what you can control, right? If you want to make sure that you're going to be healthy, eat healthy. If you want to make sure you're going to be fit, make sure you're working out throughout the week. If you want to have a positive mindset, only put positive things in your head, right? Only speak of positivity, not negativity. Whatever you want to see for your life, you got to start being intentional in doing those things.